Oh shoot, what was the name they said? Begin with the E.
It sounds like something that they want to control again.
Oh crap. Oh, total brain fart.
All right.
Oh, emancipation. I know it's an E word.
We already have one of those.
It was supposed to be like emancipation. Oh, all them people and
hey,
you
you better go and put your mask.
I don't know how I'm gonna do. But how you gonna network with people with a mask on? They're gonna look at you look crazy, man.
Well, take it off. Pull it down.
And if it's in Florida, ain't nobody wear masks in Florida.
Pull it down, talk, and put it right back.
He posted a post that basically said, "Hey, fellas, if you got a friend and he's a deadbeat dad, don't be hanging with that dude. Tell him to go and get his shit together and go and take care of his kids."
So, you know.
You determine the sex, yes.
Yes. Well, males are the ones that carry the seed of life.
Oh, God.
They are. I mean, you can say whatever.
Guys, if it's crazy.
All right, go ahead. Go now.
Wait.
Get in there! Oh, my God!
Hey, guys, welcome to the Family Mess. I'm Noah. And, have a nice day.
Good God!
I love the Family Mess. Oh!
Welcome to the Family Mess Podcast. I'm your host, Ian, and this is my wife and co-host, Nathalie. The Family Mess, the podcast about life with kids and all things adulting. Let's talk. Nathalie.
Hello, Ian.
10:25 Sunday. Why do
you mean 10:25 p.m.?
Why do I always have to beg you and do
on Father's Day,
Yes.
June 19th?
Father's Day. We're recording a damn podcast, and it's 10:30 at night.
Well,
I don't even know where to start.
How about stop with the bitching and moaning? How about that? Let's stop with that. Let's start with that.
Let's get into some articles that we've been talking about lately.
Oh, some current news.
Current news. Just current news. What do you want to talk about today? I have
You're not good with this segues.
I have here on the list.
No segues.
I'm not a segue guy. I don't give a damn. So let's discuss the passing of Juneteenth by the government. How do you feel about that?
I think that's a good thing. Don't ask me about the 14 people who voted no against it. Don't ask me about them people.
What 14 people? 14 people voted against it?
14, I think, what is it? Senators, House people. I forgot which part of the government.
Why'd they vote against it? I mean, it's not...
Oh, semantics.
Semantics?
Yes.
What the hell does that mean? Semantics?
Well, the article I read quoted like they didn't quote all of them. It quoted 3 of the 14, and they were mad. They said that we already have an Independence Day and that we're creating more division by having another one because it's called Juneteenth Independence Day. I think that's what the name of it was.
So what did they want to call it?
Oh shoot, what was the name they said? Begin with the E.
It sounds like something that they want to control again.
Oh crap. Oh, total brain fart.
All right.
Oh, emancipation. I know it's an E word.
We already have one of those.
It was supposed to be like emancipation, Juneteenth emancipation, things like that. Like they wanted the word they just kept saying that using the word Independence Day would confuse people with the Independence Day that we already have.
People aren't
No, but hold on. So the Independence Day that we already have for the country, but really Juneteenth is the Independence Day for Black people. If you look at it, for Black Americans, because that's the day that they got word that they were free, right? So they were mad that these people, it was Republicans. There were 14 Republicans. There were no Democrats or anyone else who voted. But so that was their argument. They didn't like the wording, and they wanted it worded differently because they said it was divisive. If you could see the look on my face right now, I wish this was Facebook Live. Hey, I'm just telling you what people said, and that was a quote. That was a quote from. I wish I could remember. I should have wrote the article. I should have kept the article. But yeah, that's why I was just reading it this week, and I was like, what in the world? So all because of semantics, they're just anything they could use. But that doesn't make any sense. It still doesn't mean you vote against something that's going to be positive for a lot of people. I don't understand. Well, for them it did because they felt, I know what's going on. I'm just not going to go there today. We've had a lot of divisive talk these days. Everything's about division. So they said there was more division. But anyway, I'm happy that they did pass the Juneteenth holiday. It did pass. So and so people can recognize it, and we talk to our kids about it. Small steps are going in the right direction. Yeah, so that's all you can ask for. And it puts out more. It provides more history for people because they don't talk about that a lot in schools. Yes. So it's a holiday that should bring about conversation. So I think it's a good thing. I think it's a great thing. I wish they'd pass more laws like this and people stop hating on them. That's all. Yes, so that's all they are. So we got another government holiday.
Oh God.
So hopefully get a day off.
You think that we'll get a day
Oh
off?
yeah, some people were saying that there's too many government holidays. That's another reason.
Oh,
that was some people's vote.
Are you serious?
Yes, there was too many government holidays.
Oh,
already.
come on, man.
I'm just telling you what people said. The people who voted against it. That was some of their reasonings.
I'm not even going to go there today. I want to,
I
but
can't-
I'm not going to.
Hey.
I want to, but
If people, look up some articles. You'll see. That's what some people said. They quoted them or what they said about why they voted against it.
sometimes, I don't like being in the ministry because I have to work to accept a lot of people. That's how we in the ministry have to. We have to. I'm not going to say live by a different standard, but we have to try our best. You know what I mean? To live like how Christ did. But it's very difficult to do that with things like this happening. It's very
because
difficult
honestly,
to do.
the people who voted against it talk about division, but them voting against it actually creates more division.
Of course.
Than the division created by passing it.
Oh my God.
But they don't see that. Like they can't understand
so
that.
frustrating.
It is.
Oh.
It's sad. For me, it's sad, but it is, it's just this is how this country is. It is what it is. So. But we have progress. So it was signed in this past week, and so next year, then people will probably have some days off, and can hopefully celebrate it. And some people they had celebrations this year. They've always had celebrations for it, but now it's just more in the forefront.
Yeah, it'll be something to make people more aware of what's going on.
Yes,
in
and
this
the one
country,
thing though, a friend of mine posted, and I was like, you know what, you're right. She said, now that this Juneteenth is a holiday, you're going to see a lot of stuff. Don't go buying shirts at Walmart. Don't go buy. I mean, honestly, like it's true. Like if you, buy from a black business, a small black business.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
To support the holiday instead of going to Walmart and
big conglomerate,
right, buying the shirts. I was like, that's a good point. So,
I didn't even think about that. It's pretty funny.
I know, but she's like, but now that's a holiday. Everyone's gonna be selling them shirts. Don't be.
Oh yeah, well the corporations, all they care about is the money.
It's all about the money, right?
Walmart's gonna be the first one to have Juneteenth T-shirts.
Well, yeah, probably next year. This year they didn't have enough time.
And the irony is that a lot of black people are going to be going to Walmart buying those shirts.
Right, but then
they don't understand.
Not looking at the bigger picture.
Yeah, they don't. That's funny to me, by the way.
I know. But that was a good point that she made. I was like, yeah, that's something good to point out. Sometimes we need that. We need to hear those things.
Yeah, we do. Well, that's something else to worry about. But something else to also worry about is this new variant with COVID going on lately. I know you don't want to talk about it, but...
variant right now has got me thinking about getting that damn shot. And I did not want to get that shot.
Natalie.
It's got me thinking,
the fact that you, of all people in the world that I know, that I thought would never be interested in getting a shot is now worried because of this variant.
Yes, the variant is like,
man,
but this is the thing.
The variant,
but this is the thing. So I'm like, okay, I read, I like to educate myself. I try to read, but then I'm like, are they even telling me the damn truth? Maybe they posting these stories like the guy who had to get a double lung transplant because he had the COVID.
Well,
and then the other people who have died, the people in there's a office building in Florida, a government office building where like 3 people died, and only one person that was okay was the guy who had the shot. And I'm like, is this for real? Like, are they trying to make these stories up so people like me will go who are kind of scared go get the damn shot?
I don't necessarily think it's made up, but they're looking for the worst of the worst in these stories, or the ones that get the most attention. That's what they're looking for. Well, so
they kind of freaking me out. And I was adamant I ain't getting that shot.
Oh, you were.
I mean, now I'm like, with this big. Well, I was reading up in the CDC. I try to educate. Like I said, I try to educate myself. So I listened to I read the transcript of the interview with someone from the CDC.
Okay.
And she basically was like, it's way more lethal and it's more contagious and more people are getting sick. And I was like, damn.
The crazy part is with everything opening up around us.
Well, that's what they were saying too.
People think it's weird. I'm telling you, man, when Samuel, Noah, and I went to Universal like 2 weeks ago, and they said that, we're not requiring masking more outside of our rides and everything. So if you're outside, you don't have to wear one if you've had if you've had the shot. Mm-hmm. Noah and I walked over the hill before you go down. There must have been 10,000 people. And Natalie, and as far as you could see.
Yeah, but you got to remember where we are. Florida.
Natalie, there was nobody wearing.
They don't believe that COVID's even here.
There was nobody wearing masks. I mean, a couple people, and Noah and Samuel just put their mask on immediately. I'm like, yeah, put your mask on. I'm not going to do this. Because I know out of all those people, somebody's got COVID in this crowd that I know that didn't get their shot.
Hell yeah, of course. Because all these people are walking around like they don't, a lot of people in Florida don't believe in COVID. I ain't one of them.
Listen, this thing is still out there. You know, people just think that, oh, we got the man. It's still out there, man. People are still getting sick. They're just not reporting it as much. But people are still not as much are getting sick as was before, obviously. But
after I read that article about the guy with double lungs, and then the article about the office building, where only the only person who didn't get sick was the person who had their shot, and 2 people died who were in their 50s, and the other people who got really sick were in their 30s. I was like, well, damn. Like, I don't know.
People are still getting sick from this, you know. People are still getting sick from this.
I still wear my mask. I went out with a friend the other day. She looked at me like I was crazy because I wore my mask in the restaurant. I don't even like to eat inside, but I didn't want to like be like, nah, I ain't eating outside, and it was kind of hot. So I was like, I'll eat inside, but I keep my mask on.
Man, restaurants, when I went to pick up that pizza last week for you, or the tacos in that place, not one damn wait, I'm sorry. The servers were, some of the servers were wearing masks. Not all of them, but not one patron had a mask on in that place. Well, because people act
like you can't catch COVID in a restaurant. Dude, you can catch COVID in a restaurant with no mask on.
The restaurant was packed.
Man.
Packed. I mean, I've never seen it so packed in that restaurant. I was like, my God, it's packed as hell in here.
All the restaurants are packed. Everyone's back out.
No mask, man. No
that's
mask.
what I'm saying. They act like you can't catch it in a restaurant. I don't believe that crap. I'm wearing my mask unless I'm eating, and I try not to eat restaurants.
I'm hoping things will get better, like towards next year, like towards the end of this year, the beginning of next year. You know, when... You know, I'm hoping, but man.
No, it ain't, because everyone's going back to work. They're going to put people back in the office. No mask, no whatever.
Well, I heard from a couple of my friends that they're not going back to the office full time. They're doing a pseudo work office.
That's some places. A lot of places are going back.
God, man, I couldn't imagine going back into the workplace. Just full employment, back into work. People are going to be getting sick. People are still going to be getting sick for a long time off this virus.
The ones that don't have no... unless
at the house. You're gonna end up getting a shot.
And then too, like, because you know, I gotta start networking and stuff with people. A shot. I'm like, how the hell am I gonna be networking? Everyone's gonna be not wearing a mask. I gotta wear. I'm like, this is just not like logistically, it's not working.
Imagine if you had a meeting at the Orlando County Civic Center. What
the hell's Orlando
Convention
County
Center? What the hell? The convention center in downtown, the convention center. If you had some type of meeting down there, all the thousands of people all over the world that show up there.
I know.
And you know they're dying to open up that place back up.
I know. Well, I saw some telecom conventions already, and I'm like, I need to go to these. But then I'm like, all them people, and
hey, you better go and put your mask.
I don't know how I'm gonna do. But how you gonna network with people with a mask on? They're gonna look at you like crazy, man.
Well, take it off, pull it down.
And if it's in Florida, ain't nobody wear masks in Florida.
Pull it down, talk, and put it right back up. That's all you got to do.
Man, that's just, I don't know. I'm about to really double up on my vitamins because you know, like our doctor friend, he don't believe in taking. He just says take your vitamins. So I think I don't know. I might just do like him and just take my vitamins.
Whatever, dude. You're risking it, man. Get your shot, man. Just do it. Just get the shot.
I don't know. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do
and pray about it.
Well, what I'm gonna do that I haven't done is actually research the shots. I'm gonna actually do that. I haven't done that. I just keep saying I ain't getting one yet.
Given technology and the mind.
No, bro.
A lot of very smart people. Bro. I'm not saying everybody's perfect now.
That's the whole point. They ain't perfect. That's why I'm afraid of the thing.
Listen, man, if I were you, you're better off taking a chance of taking the shot than not taking the shot. Because if you get sick, it's over.
I don't know. Not if I take the right vitamins.
Whatever. That vitamin's crazy.
I don't know.
Well, how are you doing with your 5 pounds of, what's the hell that segment called
again? Man, my 5 minutes about,
5 minutes of pounds.
So I went to my boot camp classes. I have gone. I missed one in the last 2 weeks.
Did we announce this in the last podcast, or you're doing this boot camp class?
I don't think so. I think I just decided to tell
Natalie's doing a boot camp. How early are you getting up in the morning for this boot camp?
Class starts at 5:30, so I have to get up at 4:45.
Hell to the nah. I am not getting up that early for nothing.
Well, I get up. I be struggling. I be half asleep. They be talking. And the coach guy, he's really nice, but he be wanting you to talk at people at like 5:30. I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to talk to nobody. He's like, tell your partner what motivates you. I'm like, I don't want to talk about no damn motivation at 5:30. I'm just trying to get this done.
Staying in my damn bed. That's what motivates me.
I'm just trying to get this done. And he be wanting you to talk. He's a Jamaican guy. He's got like this kind of Britishy accent, but he's Jamaican. No. And he be telling you, to do stuff, and I just be like, oh my God. Well, but it's going well. So far, so good. I mean,
what, a week down, 2 weeks down?
No, I went 2 weeks. I've only missed 1 out of 6 classes.
All right. That's
but I just
awesome.
had to and I had to get some sleep. I had to sleep.
Oh, yeah, one night you stayed up late till like 1. So
I had to. So yeah.
Thinking.
Other than that, I've been going, and it's hard.
Ridiculous.
After the first day, I couldn't get out of. I had to go home. After the first class, I came home. I had to lay down for like an hour and a half.
And then you text me.
I couldn't get out of bed. I just felt horrible.
I was like, what do you do now? You went from 0 to 100 in one class. I'm like, what do you think was going to happen?
I was trying to keep up. I don't want to go to class and can't finish the class. So I had to keep up the first day.
That's your problem. Anytime you go from non-exercise. If you're gonna go, you got to go like at 40% or 30%. You never.
Well, I
go,
mean, I didn't like overexert myself, but I kept up with the class.
I know you now.
It was just hard.
You ain't gonna let nobody punk you out in no class.
That
so.
John's hard. Because I'm the last one at every exercise every time. Sometimes I don't even finish. Like the group just doesn't count my numbers because I'm so slow. I'm like, oh well, I ain't killing myself out here. Y'all do what y'all gotta do.
Oh man.
So, but that's been going well. So, but I did go back to Weight Watchers, and
Oh damn.
my Weight Watchers.
Weight Watchers too.
You know, my Weight Watchers. Yes, I'm doing Weight Watchers, and I'm doing the boot camp classes.
Double dipping.
And I'm going to start doing weights, but I haven't started that yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because I need to get this weight off. So either way. So I went to the Weight Watchers. I was sad though when she told me I only lost 0.4. Not even a pound.
If I was a lady, I wouldn't even tell anybody that.
And it was like 2 weeks.
I wouldn't even waste my time.
I was like, maybe it's the shoes I have on this week.
Don't
'Cause my shoes
do
was
that,
on.
Natalie. Don't. This is ridiculous, man.
No, but when I weigh myself, like when I do.
No,
No, hold on.
Oh my God.
Because when I go to Weight Watchers and weigh, it's in the middle of the day. I drink water on my way there. So I'm like, it's not accurate. But my weight in the mornings that I take by myself after I pee, of course, after you pee.
We already had this conversation.
That's right. That's right. After I pee,
ridiculous.
I get now I'm down about 2 pounds. So that weight is
well, that's about normal. 2 pounds a week, 1.5, 2 pounds a week is
yes,
about
if I can
normal.
get the 2 pounds a week, I'd be great. But right now, one is gonna have to suffice.
Because if you do about 2 pounds a week, that's like healthy. That's a healthy way of losing weight.
Right now, I'm at like 1 pound a week, but that's okay.
It's something. As long as you maintain it, you'll lose the weight. You just got to maintain your exercise.
And me and the points, well, some days are better than others with the points. Some days I actually don't. I make my points.
If it was me, I'd save up all my points for one day to where I could eat whatever I wanted to. I wouldn't even use my points.
But you get points every day and then for the week. So
I'd make it to where I just purposely save up the points so I could eat bad.
Yeah, it's hard.
I think that's they don't want you to do
everything. The only thing you can't. I told you, only thing you can eat no points is vegetables, fruit, and some chicken breasts.
That's what I'm saying.
I hate chicken breasts.
That's what I would do. I'd make it to where I could eat and save up my points. Right.
I know, but I can't do that yet.
To where I'll just save my points and then I'm gonna eat something bad today.
See, that's somebody who's disciplined. When you don't have discipline, it's hard to do that.
Maybe I should do Weight Watchers just for the hell of it.
You don't need no damn Weight Watchers. Shut up. But anyway, so yes, I went to the class this weekend. That was good.
That's
and
good.
I'm doing good. So.
Good. I'm proud of you. Keep it up. I think if you stick with it, I think you'll be surprised. You'll start losing the weight pretty fast.
Yeah, it's gonna stick. It's just consistent. And what I like about Weight Watchers is you can have whatever you want. But you just got to try to keep it within your range. So if you want to have that ice cream, then you just don't eat no other crap later on.
Weight Watchers should sponsor our show.
Oprah ain't want to talk to us.
Talk to us, Oprah.
Yeah, but yeah. So Weight Watchers is, I think I like it. I track my food every day on the app, and then I follow like one of the ladies, the coach ladies.
Technology is amazing.
And watch her do her, and like I watch her posts and stuff. So
that's good.
Yeah, it's coming along.
Well, good. So I guess the next time we have the show, you're gonna be what, 5-6 pounds down?
I hope to God that I am. I really do, because I'm tired of this fat thing.
Oh man,
I'm tired of being overweight. Because when you run, like when you put on weight and then you try to run, oh my God, it don't feel right. It's like you feel like you carrying like 8 tons on you.
Well, yeah, because that's not your body's natural weight. That's why
I feel like I be running like doom, 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 doom. That's how I feel when I run. I'm like, this is horrible.
I shouldn't laugh. It's not funny, but I'm trying.
Because I know it's just the weight. Like I'm like, that's why I'm like, oh my God, I never used to run and feel like this.
Yeah,
but I can feel
you can actually feel the weight when you step.
Yeah,
and move. Yeah, it's not. That's your body. That's unnatural weight. Your body's not.
It's not
used to
cool
that.
at all. Yeah, I can't hardly run. No.
Yeah, as soon as you lose it and get back to your normal self, you'll feel 100% better.
I hope so, because this.
Oh my God!
All these changes in me in my life have been a little hard with the weight.
Yeah. I think you'll get there. I think you'll be fine. And as long as you stick with it, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at the end.
Okay. Well, thanks, Ian.
I know I have confidence in you. But let's get to the meat of the show today.
Oh, of course you want to talk about you.
And we ain't talking about me.
It's because you're a father. It's Father's Day.
It's Father's Day, but man, this wasn't the Father's Day I planned for, man. Go ahead.
Nothing wrong with your Father's Day. So today is Father's Day. We're going to talk about Father's Day and the benefits of dads and Ian's horrible, quote unquote, horrible.
I didn't say it was horrible. I said it wasn't what I planned
Ian,
today.
What happened on your Father's Day today? Tell us, Ian.
Listen. I'm not arguing about Father's Day. All I'm saying is it wasn't the day that I had in my mind.
Mine never is. My Mother's Day, my birthday, none of mine are ever the same day. So
I'm just saying, I'm not arguing about it. I'm just saying this wasn't the day I planned.
Yes, because I'm sorry. I'm thinking about your cousin. I love him. He's a nice
God.
guy. Well, hold on. I gotta throw
man.
this out there.
Oh God.
So-
go ahead.
We had Ian's cousin over for dinner. Nice guy though. Nice guy. He came and cooked and he grilled and everything. And he's never really come over before. He came over like once before.
Yeah.
But he told me, I have to laugh at this. I'm sorry. I had to bite my tongue and get up. But I was like,
I looked at him and I looked at you and I was
I
like,
can't-
please don't go any further with this. Please,
This
God, don't
man
go any further
said
with this.
to me-
Oh my God.
and I said something about Father's Day. And he's like, Father's Day, we only get 1 year. Mothers get 364 days of Mother's Day.
And I'm like-
I looked at him like,
I'm like-
Negro, are you
I'm
serious?
I'm like, are you, did you just say that? I'm
And he
like-
did. He said it with a straight face, and he repeated himself. And I said, I'm going to get up and go inside right now.
And I looked at Natalie, I looked at him, and I'm like, I was like, I was so confused. I'm like, please don't say anything, Natalie. Please just go inside. I don't want to lose my only cousin, man. Don't argue with him, please.
Yes, he doesn't have a lot of family around locally, so he was so excited for his cousin to come over. So I didn't want to ruin his day with his cousin, so I didn't say nothing. But in my head, I was like,
I don't have.
I don't know where the hell you get that women got 364 damn days for Mother's Day.
I think what he was.
out of the year.
I think what he was insinuating was that you have Mother's Day 364 days out of the year.
Yeah, how is that? Mothers be doing every damn thing.
I thought he meant to say women work 364
Nah, bro.
days of the
He
year.
knew what he said because he repeated himself. That's why I knew what he
I
said.
have to laugh. I cannot be mad.
I was like, this dude right here. You lucky you Ian's cousin, and
that's
I'm
my
gonna be
dog.
nice today. But yes, so I had to get that off my chest. 'Cause that one, I was just like,
Oh God! Oh, please
do you
don't
not
fight.
realize how hard women work every day and how
Please
much
don't
we
fight.
juggle?
Please don't fight. Yes.
I was like, man, his fiance wasn't there when he said that madness.
No,
But
she wasn't there.
Yeah, I
no.
know she probably would have checked him. She probably would have given the same look that I did when he
I
said
think B would have looked at him and said a different way.
I was like, whoa. But anyway,
She loves him. She loves him to death. So
that's all right. That's all good. Yes, she can love him because woo. with that statement though, but no. Other than that, he was a nice guy. But yeah, he just threw me. He threw me a curveball with that statement. I just didn't know. I didn't know how to take that.
Don't take him seriously. I mean, he's.
I was gonna say if I were a different person, our evening would have ended not well at that moment.
It wouldn't have. I've been like, oh God, let's just go.
But I let it go.
Let's just drink this vodka and have a good time.
But I let it go.
And just
I
have
let it
some
go.
hot dogs and chicken and be cool with everything. But I didn't, like I said, I didn't plan for this Father's Day to be like what it was today. You know, I had to work this morning and, you know, I had to get up in your.
Oh, you had to help get our room ready?
With your brother's emergency knock on the door.
You had to help get. Okay, so I decided. I've had floors. We bought floors weeks ago to put in our bedroom.
Yeah, they've been sitting in the living room.
Yes, for weeks. So I call my brother and I'm like, hey, can you get these floors done? Can we finally get these floors put in? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, when you can come? Sunday. I said, it's Father's Day. Yeah, I don't celebrate Father's Day.
God.
He's a dad, but he's like, I don't celebrate Father's Day. He's like, I'm coming Sunday. I said, okay. If you want to come Sunday, because I know how it is. To get him to come is a big deal. So if you want to come Sunday, we're going to do the floors on Sunday.
That doesn't say nothing.
The only thing you had to help me do, we cleaned out the room Saturday night. The other thing to help me do today was take up the rug and clean the floor so we could take the carpet up so we could put the wood floors down. That was it. So how did your whole day get ruined? We even made you breakfast. I got one son to get up. The other one would not get up.
I didn't say I was arguing about
We
it.
made
I said
him-
it wasn't what I planned. That's
Ian
what I
had
said.
okay. So we made you bacon and homemade waffles and a fruit bowl.
Yes,
for your breakfast.
I told you thinking I was very
and hash browns.
I told you I was very thankful and very appreciative of it. I told you that. I wasn't mad about that.
What was the problem then?
I'm just saying that I didn't stop working until 3:00 in the afternoon. My day's done. I can't do nothing.
So
Wait,
who told
wait.
you to volunteer to change my niece's oil? Who told you to volunteer to change her oil
What do you mean
on
who told
Sunday?
me? No. That was my day was planned to do nothing until she came over. That's what it was. So that's why I told her to come over because I by the time she comes over, I'm done resting. I'll change her oil. I'm cool. I didn't know I'd be working all day today. That's all I'm saying. I'm not mad. I'm just saying it wasn't what I planned. That's it.
All
I mean, I can have a different not I planned. No, when they actually, Ian, how's your Father's Day? I didn't do nothing. Leave me alone. That's what I'm going to tell them tomorrow.
But then I made dinner. You didn't have to cook anything. I made dinner and I invited a couple people over for an impromptu barbecue.
Again.
I know.
It's like the fourth one.
No, it's like the fifth or sixth in the
Oh my
past 5 or
God.
6 weeks. I don't know. I'm eating so many hamburgers and hot dogs.
Natalie's like, yeah, we're just going to have like 2 people over. Next thing you know, it's like 8 people out there.
I didn't. No.
And Natalie's rushing. Ian, I'll cook some more meat. I'm like, no, don't worry about it. Just what they have.
No,
Did you end up cooking more meat?
No, I didn't.
Okay, thank
no,
God.
it's because my brother was here. Then his
He's
daughter
gonna
came.
Eat all the food. Ian, oh my God, look at him. I'm like,
no. His daughter came. Then his other daughter came. The granddaughter came, and I had invited the two neighbors over already. I didn't know about everybody else, but it was all good. It was fine. We had enough food.
It turned out fine. But Natalie, every time people over, Natalie wants to make sure everybody's fed. Ian, I'm like, just the food's fine, Natalie. No. I'm like, just take your time, Natalie. It's fine. No one's worried about that. There's enough food. I need to cook more. No. Just calm yourself down.
I was fine.
And let's go back out there and
so since your day didn't go as planned, what would be your dream Father's Day?
Dream?
Yes. What would you like? What would your day look like if it was like your dream for Father's Day?
It would be me living in Colorado, waking up on Father's Day, right, and just driving.
So you would wake up in Colorado on Father's Day.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd be there and I'd just take a ride into the mountains and I'd just go hang out in nature for a couple hours and just chill. That's it. By myself.
That would be your ideal Father's Day. Well, maybe you should plan that for next year to be out of town.
Hell no, I ain't planning for next year.
You say you want to have a certain time, a certain day.
You asked me what
I'm telling you to go get it. Maybe plan.
You asked me what it was. You asked me what it was, but
so go get it. Make it happen.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's on you. That's on you.
I might not come back. Okay, I might stay in Colorado. You know, I've always wanted to move out there. So. But I don't know. I might change my mind now because we're running out of water. So they're running out. Hey man, it's bad out there. There's like no water, so I don't know.
Real estate prices are skyrocketing.
I don't understand.
There's no
People
water.
are moving out there and there's no water. I'm like, there's no water. What are you gonna do? There's no water. They said that the water is running out. Literally, like every day it's getting lower. I'm like, that's not a smart place to move to if the water's running out. So
well, at least you can live your dream. You can have your one day there when you wake up. And
I'll like fly there for a weekend and fly back or something like that, or take like a 4-day weekend. I don't know.
Well, we tried to anyway celebrate you for Father's Day because we appreciate
it. Was nice. I have to admit,
that you do.
And then you put a nice Facebook post about me. That was very nice. I felt very appreciative.
Wow.
When I saw that, so thank you. That did put a little nice cherry on the pie.
Oh.
When I saw that, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I almost didn't put that, but I was like, well, everyone else is doing them, so I guess I'll do one too.
That was nice.
I don't normally do that. I'm like,
That was nice.
So, but I figured I'll follow the crowd.
I felt a little bit of love when I saw that. I was like, oh, that was nice. I don't get a lot of that, so.
Yeah, well, fathers are very important.
That was good.
Just like how moms want to be appreciated, dads should be appreciated as well. You know, dads contribute in their own way to their children's, success in life and upbringing. And, you guys play a pivotal role because, moms are like today, even just men and women. So today the baby fell and hit her head.
What did Derek do?
And he's like, oh, you're all right. My brother's like, oh, it's his granddaughter.
Oh, I heard the baby bawling in the house from outside.
Like, oh, she's all right. She's all right. And I'm like, give me the baby. So I take her and I coddle her and she's just screaming, but she puts her head on my shoulder.
But that's all she wanted was to be coddled. That's all she was.
And he's just like,
he's rough
you're fine. You're fine.
Oh,
you're fine.
Come on.
But that's the difference with typically with moms and dads.
The thing is, if he would have picked up the baby and hugged her, the baby would have done the same thing to him too. Because that's all the baby's looking for, just to.
Oh yeah, she just wanted attention. Yeah. Even after, I did give him to her after, and she stopped crying.
I heard her bawling
for a second.
outside.
Then she started back up again.
I'm like, oh my God, what happened in there?
Well, she felt like she was standing up, and then she just fell over.
So she just fell over. That's
she fell by herself and like hit her head or something.
Oh, okay. So she's probably okay.
Yeah, no, she was fine after a little bit. But the difference is where I'm like trying to coddle her.
Show her love.
He was just like, get over it. You're fine. And she's like 1 year old. So, but that's the thing. But sometimes you need that parent who is that person who does say, you're fine. Get up.
Well, you know what?
A lot of times you're not as hurt as you think you are.
I think all kids need that from parents, even because kids aren't as tough as they think they are. You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. A lot of times with moms, we're like the nurturers, and then dads. That's why, it balances out, right? I remember that. Where I'm kind of like more, I take care of the kids, and then their foods, and then all these different little intricacies. You're like, who cares about that? I care about this for my kids, and you have things that are more valuable that you value more than I do.
You know what I've realized? I do act like a punk sometimes, but I do try to show the boys a little bit of compassion. at times. Now,
At times.
No, I'm serious. Sometimes they don't need compassion. Sometimes they just need a good strict talking to because, they're boys and they do stupid things. But other times they do need, I hug them. I hug them and I give them kisses on the cheek. I tell them I love them. But they need that from dads. They really need that from dads more than I think anything else. Is just to show, because all they really care about is that you love them.
So you think
kids.
most kids just from dads need to give kids more affection?
I think so, especially the boys. Because the boys, even though some boys act weird, most boys look up to their fathers in a way. And even though they don't want to act dumb in front of their dads or make mistakes sometimes. So, when their dad yells at them, they like cry and feel bad. So sometimes I recognize that and I'm like, oh, you know what?
Yes, our kids do feel bad. You say things to them. I'm like, I cringe.
And I apologize. Well, so, I do apologize. If I realize I messed up, I apologize to them. I go to them in their rooms personally. I say, hey, I'm sorry I said that. I didn't mean to hurt you. Because I think that's also important to apologize to your kid when you messed up. Because sometimes we do say stupid things in the moment of anger. I mean, I get mad sometimes. And if I get really mad, I'll go apologize to Noah and Samuel. I do. I'll go in the room and say, hey, I'm sorry for what I said. I didn't mean I shouldn't have said that. I think that's more of an adult thing to do to a child, is to let them know that. Because not everything is right that you say when you're angry. It's not, yes, that was stupid of me to say that because I was angry. I wasn't thinking. So you don't want a kid to grow up thinking everything that you say in the moment of passion is right. They'll
right.
Like, because that was my dad's problem, is he yelled at us all the time in his anger. But he never ever apologized. Not even one time for growing up as kids. Ever. I think there was one time he beat me to death with a belt almost, and he apologized for that. But other than that, he didn't yell at us for, he didn't apologize for yelling at us for nothing. Just ever.
Maybe that's what he thought was how you just raised kids, because he probably got yelled at when he was a kid. He
always thought he was right about everything. Everything. Doesn't matter what it was. He was always right. So I'm like, well, you're not always right. And I'm like, yelling is not always the way to go with kids. So what made you decide to break the chain, or break the, I guess it's the chains of the change or the history? I think a lot of it I took on also. Even though I want to break it, I think I was around him long enough to be still influenced by what he did. But
yes,
I think shut up. Leave me alone. Gosh, I do say some stuff at times. But you know what? I am nowhere perfect or close to it, and I admit I'm not. I even tell you all the time, like, I'm not a good person. I try to be, but I'm not great. I do have problems to work on. But the one thing I do try to do is I try to recognize my errors. And when I make them, I try not to repeat them the best I can. I that's all I can do. I don't, I'm not trying to live up to anybody's expectations. I just try to do what I can with what tools I have. And that's it. And I try to make sure to correct the boys when they make mistakes, or when I see them going in a direction that's, like when they give up sometimes on little simple problems. Even though it's simple to them, I'm like, you got to take it seriously. Like when Noah didn't mow the lawn yesterday, when he just did half of it.
He said there were bugs.
No.
He said there's bugs.
He said, Daddy, I mowed the back lawn and front lawn. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Great. Thank you, Noah. So I go in the backyard and I notice like a third of the lawn is, I'm like, what is this? I said, no, why didn't you mow the back there? Oh, there was bugs. Bugs? What do you mean there's bugs? Yeah, I didn't want to, there's bugs or wasps back there. I'm like, are you sure? So I went back there and I mowed it. Not one bug, not one wasp.
Well, he's bug sensitive.
And I said, no, I said, if there's a bug, then come tell me. But when you do a job in life, you have to take it seriously. You can't just do a job halfway and then say it's done and then expect to get paid for a full job when you didn't do a full job. I said, I'm not going to pay you full money because you didn't do the job. You did part of the job. So I'm going to pay you part of the money. And he got mad at me. I'm like, well, I mean, in life, if you go to an employer and you do half the work, you'd be lucky if you get paid. You're not going to get paid a lot of money. And they're going to look at you and they're going to get rid of you because you don't work. You're not an efficient worker. So I was like, you got to take pride in your work. Take pride in what you do. Make sure when you do a job that you do it well. Even though it might seem simple to you and you're like, oh, I can do this. Make sure you put effort and, put time and detail into it. Make sure you do a really good job of it, no matter what it is. And people will notice you if you do that over time, and, they'll recognize you. But if you just do it and just get it done, just to get it done, I mean, that's not, you got to show people that you care. So he didn't talk to me for like a couple hours, but I got to pay him. I think I owe him money from my mom and mowing the lawn yesterday. But he's growing and learning. So Samuel, he don't listen.
He's just a person of his
own
person.
Yeah, he don't listen to nothing. So I
got a question for you. So how how is it, or what can people do for you as a dad to make you feel appreciated as a father?
Oh, that's a good question. Like people, what do you mean?
Or like,
people?
how can your family, I should say, what can your family do for you to make you feel appreciated as
I
a
don't know,
dad?
man. I feel like you guys just expect a lot from me all the time, so I just try to fix stuff. I feel like I'm just a fixer most of the time. When something breaks, I fix it. Samuel's tire, I fix it. The car needs oil change. Car needs fixing. I just fix everything, and I just feel like I'm a fixer all the time.
And what's wrong with being a fixer?
I mean, it's good, but
You help make everything more efficient.
No, I don't make it more efficient. I just fix it when it breaks. That's all.
So we can use it.
So you guys are used to me fixing everything in the house. That's what you guys look at me as a fixer. I try to. I don't know. I haven't thought about that yet. So.
Well, think about it. Think about what can we do to make you feel more appreciated as a dad. Because see, I know we all just do things, and then a lot of times we often feel unappreciated for what we do, and so, but we have to also know how to recognize you so you do feel appreciated. But unless you tell us, we don't always know how to.
I don't know
how to do that.
I might go eat myself my sorrows and get some Soho tomorrow.
What's that?
Because I've been thinking about it all
How
day.
does that make you feel appreciated?
The ice cream
Eating
roll.
a smoothie bowl?
Hell yeah.
A smoothie bowl is going to make you feel appreciated.
Yes, because I want to eat it all. That's why I was trying to make you come with me, and I forgot we ate food already, so we can't eat it again. I was mad because I wanted to get some. I wanted it. I'm going to have to save it for this week.
So I guess the smoothie bowl is going to help you to feel more appreciated.
I don't know, man. I think I would have preferred to have time alone today. That's all. Just time alone, a couple hours, just to chill. That's all. And I think I've been fine.
Okay. See, well, and like I told you today, Father's Day, just because today's a holiday doesn't mean it has to be celebrated today.
No.
So, you could.
Nobody cares about Father's Day, really, because look
Well, I know I'm bad at Father's Day.
Because look on TV. You don't really see a lot of commercials. You see a commercial here and there, but it's nothing really about Father's Day. I forgot it was Father's Day. The carrier goes, "Oh, happy Father's Day, Ian." I won't be like, I don't need to come over to that. I'm like, today's Father's Day? What the hell?
Hey, I don't know when it's Mother's Day half the time either. Only people tell me. So
I get all these texts this morning. I'm like, oh, it is Father's Day. Oh, okay. Happy Father's Day, Ian. Thank you.
Yes. So you're a good dad overall, Ian. Overall you try. None of us are perfect, so as long as you put forth effort into parenting, you are there.
Yes. That's all I'm going to do is just keep trying and just trying to do my best. That's all I can do. That's all. What else can you do? Try to be a good example and just try to do what you can.
Yeah. And actually, okay, this is like a negative turn for Father's Day, but I have to talk about this.
Yes.
So, Michael Bazin posted on his, he used to be a radio show guy.
Yes.
He's online now mostly. Yeah. And he posted a post the other day. Gosh, I wish I hadn't thought about this, but I wish I'd written it down. But anyway, he posted a post that basically said, "Hey, fellas, if you got a friend and he's a deadbeat dad, don't be hanging with that dude. Tell him to go and get his shit together and go and take care of his kids." And I was like, dang, that's true. Like, he was saying basically, if you know a guy who's not a good dad, who like basically abandons his kids,
should you tell him?
No, you should tell him, and you shouldn't be his friend. Like, put pressure on him like, hey man, I can't hang out with you if you ain't gonna take care of your kids.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you put pressure on him because if he doesn't have any friends, he might actually get his life together.
Right, or he might actually go look about his kids if you ain't hanging out with him.
Well, I don't know what type of person hangs out with a person that doesn't take care of their kids.
There are a lot of people who hang out with people who don't take care of their kids, but that's part of that. Put that pressure. If you know a guy who got some kids, he don't want to deal with his kids. Like a relative today or a couple of days ago, he got put on child support. He's not my relative, thank God, because he is a piece of work.
Man.
This dude calls the girl. She asks him.
I hope he's listening to this podcast right now.
I hope somebody tell him.
Please listen.
I hope the mom tells him to listen to this podcast. We talking about him today. I shouldn't be talking about bad men.
Come on, bro.
But I'm going to talk about this. But I'm going to flip it back to the good men.
Come on, bro.
But this dude right here, him and a woman.
Let's go.
Had sex.
Mm-hmm.
They got pregnant because it's not her, right? He wanted her to get rid of it. She didn't want to get rid of it.
Okay.
And that's her body and her choice
Correct.
at the end of the day.
That's correct.
He participated in the process. And so he called, she's asked him numerous times to help her to help her just pay for a little bit. Not like even like a lot. She just asked, "Hey, can you get some diapers? Can you give me like, $30 a week to help with the daycare? Cause we need someone's got to watch the baby while she go to work." Right. This dude had the nerve when she finally put him on child support. The baby's a year old now because she's tried to get some help from him, right? No one told him to go having sex without a condom. No one told him not to go get his stuff snipped if he don't want no more kids, right? But he's going to call her a couple of days ago and cuss her out.
Oh, he did.
Call
too,
her
man.
out of her name.
He did.
Tell her that's your child. I didn't want her.
That's right.
You keep your child. You FB. You know, I mean, he was just detestable. He was just the nastiest. And I just hope that karma comes and gets his sorry ass. I ain't going to lie. Because you act like it's her fault. Like you weren't even there. Like she just had immaculate conception and you weren't involved. And all of a sudden this baby's your baby. Right? And then you're going to call her and blame her. Right? So people like him, men need to hold people like him accountable.
I agree.
Because he is a dad. Right? And fathers, and technically this day is for his too, because he's a father. He's a dad. Right? He's a deadbeat dad, nonetheless, but he's a dad. Right?
Yeah.
So we need to do right by these kids out here. I look at this little girl and she is just the cutest little thing and she's happy and she is just happy can be. And she don't know that her dad is out there cussing out her mother, calling her out of her name, calling her a fat bee and all whatever he want to say about her because he's upset because she's asked him for money to support their child.
Oh yeah, that was a terrible message.
your dick was not in her vagina. Like she just made this up. Right? And he knows it's his baby. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts. But you're going to call the girl upset because she put you on child support because your child needs diapers and wipes and daycare paid for to help. She ain't asking you for a whole lot.
The guy's a punk, man. That's all there is.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's just,
we need to put pressure on men to help when these things come about. Because I was just like, I listened to the message and I was like, this ignorant Negro right here, what is wrong with you? Like, if your mother ever heard you, like, why would you not take care of your child? But anyway, so I just want to say I agree with Michael Basin and men. If you have a friend out there, man, woman, whatever, you have a friend who don't take care of his kids, that's not your friend. Put some pressure on him. Tell him to go do right. I ain't hanging out with you if you're not taking care of your kids. Because I don't know. I just was hurt. Like when I heard the message, that hurt me. And I'm not even involved in the situation. But that hurt me to hear somebody talk about that girl, the person in that way.
Yeah.
And as the mother of your child. And he got other kids. You know you don't want no more kids. Why ain't you going to get the snip done?
Well, men.
But then it's her fault.
Men don't. I mean,
I told you I didn't want that baby. I told you not to keep him. What the?
You got to listen to his caveman mentality. It's a caveman mentality.
Man, you need to get out that cave.
Well, no, what I'm saying is he's not really thinking things through. So he's thinking, I'm a man. All he's thinking, it's very, very primal what he's thinking. I'm a man. I made a baby, but I didn't want that baby. But, I ain't going to get no snippers because I'm a man. That's what it comes down to. I could probably
A real man would recognize that he don't want no more kids and be responsible.
Of course.
And either use a condom or don't have sex, use a condom, or snip that sucker so you can't have no more kids.
The gentleman sounds like he's very ignorant of what's going on. And
gentleman, he ain't a gentleman. He's an asshole.
I was trying to give him the benefit.
I hope you hear this because you are an asshole, dude. I ain't even gonna lie.
Now I have to make this podcast explicit because Natalie's mad as hell at this guy and cursed him out on the podcast.
Because if you heard,
I get it though. I get it.
The message.
I get it.
I mean, the same way he gonna dish it out, I'm gonna dish it out on her behalf.
He would never say nothing to you if you started talking on the phone because he's a punk.
I wouldn't talk to that dude anyway. I met him once and I was like, you are no good.
Well,
the
thing is, guys like that are weak. He's just a weak man. That's what it comes out. He's a weak
he grown.
man.
He's like in his 30s and he's just acting like this.
He's a weak man, but he says that to individuals that he thinks that are weak. That's why he says that. You ain't gonna say it to somebody like me,
man,
or you. You ain't gonna say it, but he'll say it to somebody like your niece, and that's what he thinks he can do. That's
you gotta call. I ain't saying nobody who was nothing. Golly gee.
I'm sorry.
You better bleep that out. Bleep it out. Golly gee. Trying to keep it like
you know what? I'm gonna call her and ask her if I can keep it.
No, don't keep it in there.
I'm gonna ask her.
I don't want it in there like that.
I'm gonna ask her, and if she says I can, I'm gonna keep it in.
She probably will say you can't. No, because I don't agree.
No, man. I ain't trying
to call nobody.
I'm gonna call her on the phone. And I'm like, hey, I didn't say your name. I just said something. This is what I said. Can I keep it in? If she says yes, I'm keeping it in.
Or maybe let her hear it then.
I'll even let her hear it.
Why you always got to do that?
Because I messed up, man.
I'm never talking no code.
I don't know how to talk in stupid code.
Damn. Anyway, all right. So
Got me mad now. Damn it.
But yeah, but I just really, it's Father's Day, and I wanted to keep it positive. But that just recently happened, and it was just on my mind. And no, we should not be, we should hold these people accountable. These men and women who end up being parents who don't take care of their children. So it happens to be this guy. This was a guy in his Father's Day, so that's why he get the brunt. But men or women. So if you know somebody that ain't taking care of their kids, don't be their friend. Tell them you're not being their friend till they take care of their kids.
Well, I hope they listen. I don't know, man. Fathers have a huge responsibility in society in general because they're the ones that make a lot of the kids. Well, kids come from males, so you determine the sex. Yes. Well, males are the ones that carry the seed of life.
Oh God,
they are. I mean, you can say whatever you want, but they are. I mean,
okay, fine. Yes, that makes sense.
No human beings are going to exist without the male carrying the sperm. So, I mean, even if females don't want to marry other males or whatever, you still got to get the sperm from somewhere. That's what I'm saying.
Well, true. Yes.
Males are the carriers of life.
Yes.
on this planet that we live on. Which and a lot of these males are very ignorant and stupid, and they don't realize how much power they have when they're carrying these lives. They don't. But it's a huge responsibility, and I don't think a lot of them realize that. That's why I find it. I never thought about that as a young male, how much you carry inside of you as a male. You really do. That's why a lot of these males are very ignorant and stupid when they sleep with all these women.
Yeah, and you have a lot of impact on them, And a lot of kids come when they don't have dads or good male figures in their lives. A lot of times kids go by the wayside because they don't. Like, you hear about people having daddy issues and stuff like that. And they pick the wrong men. Some women pick up the wrong men because their dads weren't there and they didn't get shown a good example of how a dad should be and all these things. I mean,
you're right.
Like dads are really, 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 really important people.
Yeah,
moms are important, but dads provide that balance.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like when dads aren't there, it's like it's a huge thing that's missing when they're not there. Just
right. Dads are male figures. Even if it's not a dad, but having a male figure in your life. Yeah,
for boys and girls, you need a male figure in their life. That is very important. But Father's Day was good, and I'll make it up somehow this week or next week or whenever time comes. I'll get a couple hours away to do something, so I'll be fine. But thank you for writing that nice thing to me about Facebook. I almost cried, and I said thank you for having her as my wife. I appreciate it, God.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks.
Yes.
Yes. On that note.
But I can't wait. I can't wait to go to work tomorrow. What did you do for Father's Day, Ian? Oh, I was cutting up carpet and making barbecue food.
Cutting carpet. I changed the oil in the car. At least you got to end the evening with a nice barbecue.
That was good. I'm glad they came over.
My food tasted good. I didn't burn anything.
Did you cook those burgers?
I cooked everything. Yeah.
Those burgers tasted good.
You seasoned them.
That was my seasoning.
That was your seasoning. With my recipe.
The neighbors asked, "Did you make these burgers, Ian?" I said, "Hell yeah, I made these burgers." Natalie cooked them, but I made them.
Oh, they liked them. They liked them that much.
I think they liked them. Oh yeah, they like. Did you make them? I was like, hell yeah, I made them.
That's when they were like, "Oh damn, maybe I shouldn't spit it out."
If they wouldn't have liked them, Natalie made them.
Yeah, you seasoned them, but I grilled them. That's all. But they came out good.
Yeah, I must have seasoned them good because I was rushing because I thought my cousin was gonna come over a little early yesterday, but he came over 4 hours late. So yes, I called you out, bro.
We love you though, cousin. We love you. Even with your comments against mothers, but we still love you. Mothers
I'm
still love
you. Keep it going. Well, let's get out of here. Well, if you want to join into the podcast, you can listen to our streaming platform on Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast, iTunes. What's the other one?
I don't know. Everywhere.
Facebook, The Family Mess. Instagram, The Family Mess Podcast. And what's the other one? Can you remember, Natalie?
No, but happy Father's Day to all the good dads out there. We thank you.
We love you, dads. And
as your children, we thank you.
As your children? Is that what you...
What? Well, as children, fathers, you got kids, right? So gotta thank kids, thank the dad.
Kids thank your dad, and happy Father's Day, everybody. God bless.
Oh.